Hey folks, welcome back to Rugby Ascendant. This is Chris live in central Pennsylvania for our third game of the day. We had the All Blacks versus the Wallabies earlier today, then the Springboks versus the Pumas, and now it's back to United Rugby Championship action. The Blue Bulls are taking on Leinster at home. So let's get the score up, and we're about ready to get started. I'll read the lineups to you here in just a moment. So there's the scoreboard. Let me get this up and check in on what's going on. So looks like a good crowd at Loftus. For the Bulls, Devin Williams at fullback, Sebastian de Klerk on the right wing, David Creel and Harold Forster in the center, Stravino Jacobs on the left wing, Keegan Johannes at the fly half, Ambrose Papier as the scrum half, JJ Thrawn at number 8, Pilo Gumeda, Marcel Coetzee as the captain, JF van Heerden, Nicholas Janssen van Rensburg, Morne Smith, Johan Grubelaar, and Gerhard Steenkamp. Off the bench, Juan Elsa, Shakweni, Francois Klopper, Sinto Majezi, Nana Zama, Zach Berger, Steben Gans, and Willie Leroux. Adam Jones is the official on the pitch from Wales. And then he's got Sean Muller from South Africa, AJ Jakob from South Africa, and Gianluca Konecki is the TMO. And there we go. We're about ready to start. For Leinster, Owen Nkamani and Robbie Kempson are giving the English live coverage here. So okay, we're ready to start here at Loftus. They've got new jerseys on. These are interesting. I haven't seen these before. Jimmy O'Brien at fullback, Tommy O'Brien on the right wing, Hugh Cooney, Robbie Henshaw, Andrew Osborne, Sam Prendergast, Luke McGrath, Max Deegan. They kick it to the Bulls who have the ball, and Keegan Johannes kicks it right away in a touch to clear it. So once again, Leinster wearing the white jerseys with the yellow trim. So Max Deegan, Will Connors, Alex Soroka, Ryan Barrett, Brian Deeney, Thomas Clarkson, Gus McCarthy, Paddy McCarthy. And Leinster comes away with a successful line out inside the Bulls' 10-meter line. Here they come. So the Bulls going forward, trying to stop this. Forster in on the tackle. He dropped. Ball goes in the middle of the pitch. Prendergast, and they go wide. Here comes Leinster down the sideline. They got space on the outside. Nearly threw it away, and unfortunately for Will Connors, he lost his footing and slid into touch, which will turn the ball over to the Bulls. They'll get the first possession here. Or was there a penalty? Nice job grabbing it with one hand, but then he lost his footing and slid right into touch. So the Bulls line out goes deep. They've got it. No contest. It wasn't straight, but it doesn't matter. And the Bulls on the front foot here now. Ambrose Papier to Keegan Johannes, and the ball goes to about the 10-meter line. Stravino Jacobs going to go up for it. It's knocked backwards by Leinster. They have the ball. Jimmy O'Brien tackled just short of midfield. And they're going to work their way over the other direction. Paddy McCarthy with the ball. He's tackled. And now dug out of there by Luke McGrath. Oh, nice tackle there by Ambrose Papier. And there's Prendergast kicking high into the air. The chase is on. That's going to be caught by the Bulls. There you go. Oh, nicely done. Out on a wing. Here's Savino Jacobs down the sideline. He cuts back inside. The player falls. Oh, the last player got him. Oh, my goodness. And Grubelaar is tackled. The Bulls have it inside the 22, but they lost the momentum they had. Nearly threw it away. And then dropped and picked up. Went backwards. Counter-ruck by the Bulls to keep that ball. And Marcel Coetzee, the captain, with the carry. The Bulls now pick it up. Ambrose Papier. Oh, it goes backwards. Picked up by the Bulls. De Klerk. It's off the foot. Play on sloppy play here. And Leinster just kicks it away to take the pressure off. And it goes into touch, so it's going to come all the way back. It'll be the ball goes back to the Bulls. Man, oh man. Robbie Henshaw, 107 appearances for Leinster. Basically the Dublin team, basically the Irish national side, if you look at it honestly. My goodness. The Bulls had some excitement stuff there, but they made some mistakes. Poor turnout for Bull supporters. Yeah, it looks like that's the case, especially for a Leinster game. I mean, come on. But we can't see the other side. Line out successful, not challenged by Leinster. Into a maul with Grubelaar at the back of it. He sends it over the middle to Papier. Throws it forward. That's a forward pass. Is that Creel? It looked like Creel. So Papier comes back to the middle. Gives the ball off to Thrawn. Steenkamp with the carry now. These Bulls jerseys look interesting. Ball's available. Ambrose Papier back to the middle to Marcel Coetzee. Coetzee drives forward, picks up about 5 meters. Gets the Bulls moving forward. Keegan Johannes gets the ball to one of the front rowers. Let's pick and go. Oh, yes. Herod Forster right down the middle to Creel. And they pick up about 15 meters between the two of them. The Bulls now inside the 22. Ambrose Papier looking for which way to go. He comes back and he sends it for a drop goal. No, it's for the wing. There's a kick to the wing. Who's going to get it? It's Sebastian de Klerk. And the Bulls have scored. Yamo. Oh, Sebastian de Klerk with the try. Woohoo! And the Bulls are on the board 4 minutes in. Sebastian de Klerk. Beautiful kick. Oh my goodness, what a gorgeous kick. An absolutely gorgeous kick. Kicks it to the wing. Keegan Johannes in stride. Boom. Dives across, gets tackled. My goodness, man. That is a thing of beauty. Sebastian de Klerk gets the try for the Bulls. Wow, that was something else. Now here comes Keegan Johannes, 4 out of 8 last week. Let's see if he does better this week. And that's going to come over just inside the right pole, and it's 7-0. The Bulls out in front. That's good. 7-0. Sebastian de Klerk, brilliant stuff. All right, here we go with the restart. How long before de Klerk gets a Springbok call-up, I wonder? Oh, big hit by Leinster. Brian Deeney, the lock, put a big hit, laid the wood down there. Ambrose Papier kicks it over the top. Ball's going to go out to about the 45-meter line on the Leinster side of the pitch. And Jimmy O'Brien brings it up, goes down. Leinster's Pendergrast. Hugh Cooney goes down. Tackle at the 46-meter line by the Bulls. You go back to the middle of Pendergrast. He's looking for numbers on the outside. There's space out there. Can they get it? Jimmy O'Brien again. A lot of carries by O'Brien here early in the game. Ball's available. They come back towards the center. And a tackle is made there, not missed by Nicholas Janssen van Rensburg. They come this way over him, and Marcel Coetzee is there for the tackle, along with Steenekamp. And the ball comes loose. Is it a knock-on? Yes, it's a Leinster knock-on. It'll be a scrum to the Bulls, 6 minutes, 22 seconds into the contest. Leinster is not looking so good so far. They didn't look too good last week either. Got shut out against the Stormers. Tough road trip for them so far. Paul de Klerk's here. Rulinda, Candice Stridham, Charles Van Olsen, the voice of reason. Mays is back. Is Sedgefield here as well? And who else we got there? Phoenix, Sandra Young, Andre Mostart, Marinda Duplessis. Probably missed a few people there. Apologies if I did. I'm starving, guys. I can't wait till I'm done with this game so I can get some food in my belly. I feel like fat bastard. Get in my belly. Oh, my goodness. Crouch. Bind. Set. Steady, he says, the Welsh official. Bulls pushing. Play it, and they get it out of there. Ambrose Papier comes to the near side. Oh, if he could have got that ball off quicker, Devin Williams couldn't get rid of it. Counter ruck coming from, they're playing the 9. That's a penalty. He played Papier, yep. Played the halfback, yep. So, 7:43 into the contest and a penalty on Leinster. So the Bulls, much better start than the Springboks or the Stormers for that matter yesterday. Stormers squandered a bonus point, but did win. Let me take a look at the URC standings now. And Keegan Johannes kicks it. That's not going to be as deep as we'd like it to be. Around the 22, I think it's going to be. Let's see. So, Did it lose it? Leinster got the ball. Oh, Marcel Coetzee driven backwards, but does make the tackle. Luke McGrath to dig it out. He kicks it over the top, but doesn't go very far. And it's secured by Leinster. Bulls kind of lackadaisical on that high ball. Here's Prendergast kicking the opposite direction, the other side of the pitch. And that's going to be caught over there by the Bulls. And it was by Stavino Jacobs. Oh, that's a forward pass. Devin Williams, they're going to bring that back, I bet you. They're going to go the wing. Oh, Devin Williams can't secure it. It's going to be a knock-on in a minimum, but it certainly was a forward pass. Sloppy passing by the Bulls. They had a try. There was no defender back there, but very sloppy. Time is off for some reason. Adam Eel. Okay, let's see. So Stormers are top the log. So that didn't go according to plan. That would have been a try for sure. For some reason I can't sign into URC. What's up with that? Nine minutes, 18 seconds into the... Oh, my goodness. Look at all that blood coming off a Leinster player's nose. Oof. Substitution coming in. James Culhane. Max Deegan is the one that's injured. Deegan goes... No, it's Soroika Culhane. Soroika comes out. It's a blood bin. Yeah, so Alex Soroika comes off. 7-0 is the score. Crouch. Pack weights are big advantage for the Bulls. 37 kgs heavier than Leinster. Surprising. So Adam Jones is telling them to get their act together in the scrum. So just outside the 22 meters. This will be a Leinster scrum. Crouch. Fine. Set. Thank you, Tony De Silva. And a penalty against the Bulls in the scrum. Yeah, the Cheslin Colby and another cock up here. He's had 2 weeks with brain farts. I don't know what's going on. Remember, he nearly cost us the World Cup, getting that yellow card. That was heartbreaking. He couldn't watch the game. Unfortunately, they missed the kick. Yep. And we won the World Cup. So Cheslin Colby's an amazing player, but sometimes he just has brain cramp. He had one today. He had one last week. That's not straight and was challenged. It should be Bulls ball, but it's not. Prendergast over the middle. Here comes Leinster over midfield with a head of steam. Wow, that's Tommy O'Brien. And they come wide to the outside. Prendergast dumps the ball into the hands of Andrew Osborne. He's driven into touch by the Bulls. Devin Williams. So it'll be a Bulls ball. Well done. You have been so busy today. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you, Paul de Klerk. Yep, since 5 o'clock this morning. It's now 12:45. Line out successful to the Bulls. Not challenger into them all. Yeah, so that's already 7 hours of broadcasting. I've got to take care of personal stuff when I'm done and start going through things from my trip. I haven't had a chance to look at that stuff. Line out is, or excuse me, the scrum. And Jimmy O'Brien kicks it down the pitch. And not quite a 50-22. Devin Williams gets it. He sends it back the other direction and straight into touch. Devin Williams straight into touch. So the Bulls jerseys, nice color scheme here. I'll have to get this jersey. And they have little collars on them, which is interesting. I'm not a huge fan of the collars. Trying to make it look like a shirt. 12 minutes into the game. And back in comes Alex Soroika after the blood bin. He got Lead up, Soroka's back in the game, and Heen goes out. "12 minutes into the contest, folks. We are so close, by the way, to getting to 10,000 subscribers. When we started this, we were just 19 away. Now we're 17 away. I hope that we get a big audience here. We can get 17 more subscribers so we can get 10,000 before the weekend is over. Got Lions tomorrow. Leinster, successful line out, driving towards a 22. Harold Forster pushing him to the ground. Forster with another tackle. So Leinster tackles a man past the breakdown. So it's a penalty committed by the Springboks in the earlier game against the Pumas. So here we go. Dumb discipline letdown. So Keegan Johannes will kick it now. He doesn't find touch. Huge mistake. Osborne falls down. And there's right up the middle goes McGrath. Luke McGrath found some space, gets over midfield. And Leinster goes off their feet, but no call there. They're driving forward here. Leinster. And it goes back to Prendergast. He kicks it high into the air in the center of the pitch. 3 Leinster players gather around it. And knocked on by Keegan Johannes. Yep. Scrum to Leinster. So 13:37 in the contest. Yeah, I like this new jersey. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I also like this one. It has a bull on it, the face of a bull. So sorry, I'm tired. Yeah, he knocked it on. "14 minutes, 5 seconds into the contest." Well, thank you, Paul. I think I deserve 100,000. Leinster were nilled for only the second time in history last weekend. The previous occasion was 18-0 defeat at home to Munster in 2008. Wow. Set Luke McGrath to put it in, and it collapses on the far side. But they don't call a penalty. They come to the near side. Here comes Jimmy O'Brien. He sends it back, and it's knocked down by Luke McGrath. Picked up by the Bulls. The game is live. They go wide to Devin Williams, who kicks it away, so the knock-on advantage is over. That'd be a 50-22 if it keeps going. No, it's not going to get close to the sideline. So Prendergast picks it up from his own 20-meter line, kicks it into touch. Nope, stays alive. Taken by... Here's de Klerk, Sebastian de Klerk trying to get away from the runners. Oh, he cuts through. Sebastian de Klerk is on the loose. There's only one defender back. He's got 2 players to throw it to. Streaking down the sideline comes Creel. Oh, baby, David Creel. It's a try. Yabo. And the Bulls have scored again. Woo! Leinster getting beat up in Pretoria. David Creel with the try. Man, Sebastian Clerc made all this happen. He went through 3 defenders and then passed it and 2 more defenders, and that's it. So, boy, that was brilliant. David Creel with the try. But Sebastian de Klerk made that happen, man. Wow. Here's the kick. Oh, not even close. Not even close. 12-0. Tony, I haven't decided when to come back to South Africa. I've been on some big trips, and it's cost me a lot of money. Plus, I have to pay taxes. So I got to pay some taxes. But, yeah, I don't know the answer to that question. And YouTube revenue has been down a lot, down by about 2/3. So some of that helped finance the trip, but I'll have to see. I've also got consulting requirements in October for 1 week and 2 weeks in November. Unfortunately, the November is late November. I wish it was early November, but it's not. But with the shutdown, I don't know the status of that. They might change the dates, so that could change things. I'll let you know. Plus, I'd like to get the injection in my hip before I travel again because it sucks limping around. Line out successful for Leinster. Didn't look straight to me. Prendergast over the middle. Osborne to O'Brien. Jimmy O'Brien comes over the 10-meter line. Ruck is formed for Leinster. Now trailing by 2 tries. From the 10-meter line. Grobela in on the tackle. They come to the near side into the hands of Will Connors. Call to use it. Luke McGrath will dig it out, kicks it over the top for Leinster. That ball's going to get down around the Bulls' 10-meter line, and Devin Williams catches it, and he's buried immediately. Did he place the ball? Can't tell. Counter rock looked like it was going to work, but Stravino Jakobs gets that ball, and he sends it back the other direction. Caught over the shoulder by Prendergast at his 22. And he winds up passing it to Jimmy O'Brien on the near side. And he's met rudely by Mornay Smith and tackled. Ruck is formed. McGrath over the middle of the pitch. Max Deegan. Oh, they come back. Osborne streaking through the middle. Ball comes loose, but it goes backwards. And there once again is Max Deegan with a carry. Inside the 10-meter line, Leinster. Prendergast. And Osborne. No, it's a nice pass. They come wide. Jimmy O'Brien back in the hands of Alex Soroka. Good turnover. Bulls were offside. So they went a turnover, but they had a penalty against them. So 18-39 in the game. Yeah, Sebastian Leclerc has a bright future ahead of him as long as he stays healthy. It's like, they're going to go for the post. Just like Ethan Hooker. He really is, today wasn't so great, but he really has matured into a great player. South Africa has such amazing talent available at rugby. And this is amazing. It's in spite of South African Rugby Union, who do a piss poor job supporting the game. It's because the history of the Afrikaner people who focus on rugby and put so much energy into it that South Africa still has amazing rugby. Certainly not because of the government or South African Rugby Union. So 25 seconds left on the shot clock for Sam Prendergast, who's quite a fly half in his own right. Prendergast looking to launch this ball. Here it goes. Should be easy, and it is. And it's 12-3. They're on the board. Leinster gets on the board. Here comes the restart. Keegan Ioannis will kick the ball high into the air. Be on the far side of the pitch, inside the 22, taken by, I cannot see who that is. Looks like it's Tommy O'Brien. Luke McGrath digs it out and comes charging through is Leinster, but the tackle's made. They're inside their 22 still. Counter ruck coming from the Bulls. Steenkamp, but nothing's happening there. Prendergast over this side. Osborne kicks it down the pitch. Interesting kick. Winds up right in the middle of the field. Picked up by Devin Williams. No, it's Keegan Ioannis. He avoids the first tackler. Second tackler finally gets him. Ambrose Papier comes outside. Devin Williams. And, yep, never lost forward. Some good breakdown work by the Bulls here. Ooh, that's going to be a card. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my goodness. J.J. Throm was hit hard in the head. I think he's going to go out. Let's see the replay here. That was wicked. That's going to be a card. TMO's looking at it. Here it is. Oh, no, that's a card. Maybe a red card. Direct in the face, right in the head. Snapped his head back. Oh, well, they're slightly bent, so maybe it'll be just yellow, but still.
saw one last week and nothing happened there.
This has got to be a card.
What should happen, Robbie?
Well, last week the Bulls player is out now for 3 weeks with concussion.
Exactly.
Absolutely nothing happened to the player that put the shoulder to the head.
Exactly. World Rugby is crap. They need to fix this. Okay, so it's taking forever to get this up. That's a card for sure. Okay. I think it should be upgraded to a red card, quite frankly. He was right to take his eyes off the ball. He got hit.
He could be lower. There is head contact. It meets the yellow card threshold. Number 7, White, yes?
Agree, Adam.
Okay. Number 7, White. High tackle. The player's upright with head contact. It meets the yellow card threshold. Yellow
going
card.
to the bunker. Going to the bunker for
Just by
review.
the end.
So number 7. So that's going to be on Will Connors. Okay, what's the time? The clock is off. Give me the clock back here. So kicked into touch this time. Be around the 22. Okay, yellow card on Leinster. Maul. Lost a bind here. Ball's available. Picked up by Papier. And he hands it off quickly right there. And did they lose it? No, not yet. Tackle. The ball comes out. Bulls driving in a line. Look at this. Somehow. Look at the front row, man. It's Cop now. Front rowers are just making it happen, and we got a penalty for not releasing. So the Bulls turn it over. Not releasing on Cop. 22-21 now into the contest. Welcome back, Marina Bolton. Yeah, I hope it becomes a red card too. That was ugly. Ten-meter line. Leinster line out. 23 minutes into it. They go deep, not contested. McGrath over to the middle. They run right into the Bulls. Chrobela makes the tackle at the 10-meter line. McGrath called to use it. He does. Kicks it high into the air. And Sebastian Leclerc comes away with it. And he's tackled by Max Deegan. Bulls have the ball. Driving forward. Apparently they're playing an advantage. Forster to Devin Williams. He kicks away looking for 50-22. He might get it. No, it stays in. That was a good bounce at the end. Back into play instead of out into touch. So the Bulls get a line out, but back in their territory, not deep in Leinster territory, which is what they were hoping for. Uh-oh, from the bunker. Here we go.
Yes, Adam, I have a recommendation. The yellow card will remain a yellow card. There's high degree of danger with mitigation.
Okay,
what's the mitigation?
Okay, Captain. Captain.
What's the mitigation?
Captain.
You don't want to give a red card?
Captain Bulls.
That was dangerous. Reckless play.
Fortunate.
Very lucky not to
I've
have
got
a red card.
recommendation from the TMO. The yellow card will remain a yellow card. It's a higher degree of danger, but there's clear mitigation, so it's a yellow card.
What's the mitigation? You don't want to give a red card? Yeah. And Kumadi just asked the same question. What's the mitigation? Yep, he just asked the same question I ask. I see no mitigation. That's a clear red card. That is a clear red card. Who is this TMO? The guy from Italy. This is clear red card. Oh, my broadcast is acting up here. Line out successful. Leinster has it. 3.5 minutes gone from that yellow card. Driving forward, David Creel there for the tackle. Tries to strip. Leinster, what do you got, offside? So we're going back for a knock on.
And then there's a knock on White. I called advantage over, so I'm going to go back to the first knock on by you in the line out. Yeah, White ball.
Yep. And that's the right call. 70 people here. That's it, folks, for a Bulls contest. Everybody said this was a game of the week, and nobody's showing up. Well, not nobody. 70 of you are here. But still, we would expect a lot more. The TMO caught the knock on. Scrub time, 25-50. 12-3, Bulls out in front. First half action here. Matthew thinks it was a yellow. You wouldn't know a red, Matthew. Bind. Set. Leinster gets it out. McGrath brings it over to Prendergast, who knocks it on. The Bulls have a knock-on advantage, and Stravino Jacobs falls on the turf. 2 players tackled by the turf so far. He had an open spot there, and it fell. Marcel Coetzee drives forward. Here's a clearance kick from Keegan Johannes. Nope, it's going to be high in the air. Sebastian de Klerk's going to go up. He doesn't get it. Play on. Leinster with the ball. 4:30 on the yellow card. Bulls not taking advantage of it. McGrath. Big tackle there by Namachaba. When did Namachaba come in the game? Did he replace, I guess he replaced, oh no, Thrawn didn't go out. So when did he come in the game? And Creel misses a tackle. Khrbala makes the tackle on Soroka. Nice tackle there. Brilliant stuff, my goodness, by Mornay Smith, taking out the player in the center pitch. And this is a really bad broadcast. Terrible connection here. I can barely see the play, and then it comes back. They're going to go wide out on the wing. It's Tommy O'Brien. He breaks into the 22, gets the ball offloaded. The Bulls in trouble here, down to 5 meters. This is the best they've looked so far. 6 meters out. Ball's near the center of the pitch, tackled. And Hugh Cooney, 6 meters out. And the Bulls stop him again. Get over top the ball. Did they get it? Nope, Leinster still has it. Counter ruck coming in from Khrbala. Now they drive down to just 2 meters away. Yep. They're trying to milk a penalty, but he says now they have an advantage. He said, you're clearly pinning him in. They're close now. Five meters out. Nice tackle. Ambrose Papier with a nice tackle. Ball's at the 5 meter line. Prendergast goes wide, and they throw it in a touch. Going to come back. Just 2 minutes left on the yellow card. They're down a player, and they're driving. Leinster trying to get those points. A reflective car guard line on their jerseys. Is that what that blue stripe is? Right in front of the post, the ball's on the 5-meter line. Brian Deeney's getting treatment. So they're going to tap and go. I think that's what they're going to do, right in front of the post. Marcel Coetzee is putting his boot on. Time on. Going to tap and go from the 5-meter line. Bulls, there they go. 2 meters out. That's in. There's a try. Who is it? Prendergast? No. Who got it? It's Clarkson, Thomas Clarkson. And they scored down a player. Okay. Easy conversion here for Prendergast. There it is. And it's 12-10. New game. $12-10. Tap and go is not as risky as the line out when people who can't have hookers can't throw it in straight. I'm not saying Leinster that's the case, but that's certainly been the case for some of my teams of lately. All right, 12-10. Whole new ball game here, folks. What's the stop? Okay. And the ball goes inside the 22, taken down there by Robbie Henshaw, Irish national. Ball's available. Big hit delivered there. Bulls get inside. Morney Smith made that big hit there. Kick over the top. Oh, HIA for Ambrose Papier, and Zach Berger comes in. Wow. So Zach Berger's in the game now. That was quick. Billy LaRue's on the bench for the Bulls. So HI head injury assessment for Ambrose Papier has been having a good game. Robela throws it in, and they come down with it. It's Nicholas Janssen van Rensburg. It was knocked on. And Leinster has the ball. Conrad, Bulls to win with bonus point. Thank you for 35 rand. Oh! Big hit, and it's thrown away. Always going backwards under pressure, coming back. Bulls had a knock on this in the. Won the line out, and they turned it over. You always take the points and offer. I agree with that most of the time. It depends unless it's late in the game and you're trying to get a bonus point. All right. "51 tackles made by the Bulls, 26 by Leinster." Wow. Says a lot. Thank you, Conrad, for the super chat. Clouds are forming. Clouds are gathering. Super chats are gathering. Bind. Set. And it collapses right away. Just going to redo this. 33-17. Too much talking, scrummaging is not good enough, says Adam Jones. He's right. That's his message. Shut up and play. I agree. I agree. Behind. Set. And it collapses. And a penalty. The Bulls win a penalty here. And Luke McGrath runs away with the ball, so Zach Berger has to go get it. 34 minutes. What are the Bulls going to do here? Collapsing the scrum. Going for the post. Here comes the ball. So back comes J.J. Thrawn. And Namachaba goes off. He passed his head injury assessment. That's good. He's hit in the face. Keegan Johannes now. He's 1 out of 2. This is from about 45 meters. Approaching the 35-minute mark. He's got 29 seconds on the shot clock. Kick to the polls, yes. Different poll, though. That's a voting poll. POLE is the poll you're talking about. We got it. 15-10. Bulls go up. So Prendergast will send it back. 4.5 minutes remaining in the first half. High into the air, around the 22 on the far side. Up in the air go the Bulls. They come down with it. Tackle immediately. Ruck is formed. Zach Berger trying to dig it out. Call to use it. Berger over the top. Just off the bench. Oh, what a hit. Obstruction by Leinster. That's a penalty on Leinster. A big hit by Stravino Jakobs. But the Bulls, that obstruction there, they caught that. Yeah, that's it. On the pulls like that. So they're going to kick for territory of the Bulls with just 3 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in the first half. The Springboks have won the Rugby Championship back-to-back. First time ever. Excuse me. Here's the line out. And it's hit in the air by Leinster. They come away with it. Nice tackle from behind. Brilliant work there by Mornay Smith, who's having a hell of a game at the lock position. McGrath digs it out. He sends it back to Prendergast, who's going to kick it. Goes into touch. 3 minutes left. He's not happy about the mark. (15-10) Bulls. Loftus. Bulls. Line out successful this time. Oh, Keegan Johannes does a dummy. Picks up about 6 meters in the middle of the pitch. Berger. J.J. Thrawn with it now. They're trying to strip him. He's driven forward. Ball's available. Steenekamp. Back to the middle it comes. Into the hands of Thrawn again. Bulls trying to get anything air, working up towards the 10-meter line. They stole it. Nope. It bounced through the touch. It's going to be a 22 or drop goal. Goal line drop kick, I believe. Bulls build on the team they had going into the finals last year. Well, just want to see the South African sides win. Come all the way back. Minute 15 seconds left in the first half here, folks. Bulls 15, Leinster 10. Excuse me. 39 minutes. 1 minute left in the first half. Bulls, if it can get a try here, it'd be great. Bind. Set. Up there, win the scrum. Penalty advantage to the Bulls. DeClaire casts away for the ball. He kicks it forward. He gives chase. So the Bulls are going to take the line out instead of the penalty. Puts them much closer. Only about 8 meters away. Chance to score. 7 seconds before halftime here, folks. The hooter will be going off any moment.
Very little time in Leinster's 22.
Here we go. Line out. Herbala, 8 meters away. It's good. They've got it. And Marcel Kotsia tries to drive through. He gets down inside the 5 meter line. Where's the ball at? Zach Berger sends it over to the middle. Two meters. 40-30. Pick and go. Oh, so close. You get it? There it is. No. There it is. Oh, come on. How are they stopping him? It's amazing. There it is. Finally. Nope. Didn't get through. Bulls just keep going through phases. Not quite. There it is. Up the middle. Pilo Gumeda with the try. Eventually they got in there. Wow. Bulls get another try. Almost got a bonus try in the first point in the first half. Yeah, lots of offsides by Leinster. Fair point. Right in front of the post, going to make it 22-10 to go into the locker room. There it is. It's 22-10. Wow, 22-10 halftime, folks. That's a good first half for the Bulls. Looked a lot better than the Stormers did yesterday. So, halftime. If you want to stretch your legs, go to the loo, whatever you got to do, feel free to do that. Okay, what was that? James Henry subscribed. Thank you, James Henry Fondameva. Let's see how we're doing on subscriptions if we're getting there. We needed 17 when this show started. 16 at least. No, we need 15 more to get to 10,000. Come on, guys. You get 15 more subscriptions. Okay, so... oh, Connors, that didn't take that yellow card off. Sorry, I should have done it a long time ago. Yellow card, yellow card. Okay, cool. 22-10 is the score at halftime. Let's put the halftime marker up. And enjoy this. This is the Springbok Glory. And go ahead and go to the loo if you need to. I'll be right back.
Under the southern sun, the green and gold shine bright. On the field of honor they battle with all their might. From the scrums to the tries, they always find their way. Springboks rising higher day after day. Springboks just win, win, win. They can't be denied. With the Webb Ellis Cup, they're filled with pride. The greatest rugby nation standing tall and true. Better than the rest in every test they pursue. dusty fields to the world stage they've roared. Legends carved in history, their spirits soared. In the hearts of a nation, they ignite the flame. Every tackle, every try, echoing their name. Springboks just win, win, win. They can't be denied. With the Webb Ellis Cup, they're filled with pride. The greatest rugby nation, standing tall and true. Better than the rest in every test they pursue. Country like a chain, from the whistles blow to the final play. They prove their greatness every single day. Springboks just win, win, win. They can't be denied. With the Webb Ellis Cup, they're filled with pride. The greatest rugby nation, standing tall and true. Better than the rest in every test they pursue.
Well, that was a productive break for me while the music was playing. I got to go to the loo and go outside and collect my mail. So a lot of production done there. 15 last time I looked. We need 12 more subscriptions, folks, to get to 10,000. 12 more subscriptions. Come on, can we push it through and make it? Man, we need to make it there. 12 more subscriptions. Somebody's watching my something from earlier after it was over, and they said, I know the score, but I love the Colonel's commentary. That's awesome. Appreciate it. So, yep. My goodness. Well, sorry, just looking at stats here, trying to get through some things here. So it's been a busy day. The All Blacks won, but it wasn't enough because they didn't win by a big margin. Springboks won in a turgid performance, and they win the Rugby World Cup. The Rugby Championship, excuse me. Back-to-back seasons, first time ever for South Africa. Of course, New Zealand's done that over and over again. So, good news for them. And after 2 games, Ulster has only played 1 game, so Stormers still top the log. And then this game here, we'll see. The Bulls got a bonus point last week, so if they get a bonus point this week, they'll actually overtake the Stormers and go into first place. And they're on the verge of doing that with 3 tries in the first half. So they could displace the Stormers from first place because they failed to get that bonus point. Yep, game management has been good first half. Yeah, the Bulls looked pretty good first half. Shared link in a few rugby groups. Maybe we can get a few more people to come join us. Thank you, Conrad. I appreciate that. Love to see the Bulls build on the team that they had going. Okay, thank you for that earlier. Yeah, so please go get some food. No, not till this is over. Not till it's over. So 9,988. 9,990. Oh, 9,990 subscribers on the tote board. Can we get 9,991, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, and 10,000 subscribers? Wouldn't it be so cool to reach that today? So cool to reach that today, folks. Let me take a look at the how this channel has gone over time. And so let me look at the lifetime of this channel. And we will look at the live account lifetime. Okay, so the channel, I found it in 2021. in June of 2021. I got 30 subscribers the first day. Oh, they should. Yeah, they probably haven't heard my song. I got my first 1,000 by. It took a year. June the next year. It took a year to get 1,000. Okay, 2022. And 2,000 came just a few months later, June to November. June, July, August, September, October. 5 months later, got 2,000. 3,000 came the next year in May. It took another 6 months to get another 1,000. 3,000, 2023. It took a while to get 4,000. And that occurred exactly on November 1st, so about 7 months. 4,000, then 5. But we really took off last year at 4,700 after 3 years of having the channel. This channel took off. We went from 4,000 to 7,000 by October to 7,900. So from August to November last year, we picked up over 3,000 subscribers. And it's been a long slog since then. We got slow until May. We picked up, and so now we're at 9,991. Wow. So we're 92. We're 8 away. Thank you for those of you subscribing right now. So maybe people come join us. Got your family and yourself. Thank you, Wolf. The Buck should officially adopt it. Oh, you mean the song? I love the song, yeah. That was my tribute to the Springboks. All they ever do is win, win, win. Showing highlights at halftime here. So, URC table. Stormers remain in first place for the moment, but that's not going to last. Only 4 teams have played 2 games because 2 other games, including 4 teams, were postponed occurring because of that storm Amy in the British Isles. So that's had a big impact, and 2 games already canceled. And then the one game, the Dragons against the Sharks, was just a torrential downpour, and it was a turgid game, 17-17. Yeah, so this is arguably one of the better games we've seen so far. Yep, Maz, we're close. We're close. We're close. We're not quite to 10,000 yet, but we're almost there. 9992, 8 more subscribers. Loftus is looks decent on the west side of the stadium, but the east side is pretty thin. The south and north sides of the stadium are also pretty thin. I absolutely love going to Loftus, number one, because I have press credentials, and so I get all over the stadium. But number 2, the reason I love going to Loftus is because I always get recognized there. It's a lot of fun. I'll walk down before the game on the track in front of the field because you can get close, get some good photographs, and turn around, and people always recognize me. It's so cool. I really enjoy Loftus. Yeah. Well, it'd be great if the Bucks adopted that song. We get somebody like Steve Hofmeyer to sing it for them. They won't go for that. They won't go for that. Anyway, so, yep, I keep checking to see if we made it to 10,000. No, we're still 8 away. Maybe in the second half. So, nobody's back out on the pitch yet. Still waiting for the halftime stats to come up. They should favor the Bulls. I mean, they've played very well, and now they've got themselves a good lead. So, Exeter's playing Newcastle. That was earlier. What else we got here? Benetton versus Glasgow. Let's check in on that score. Benetton versus Glasgow. Got a knock on there. Let's see what's going on there. Boy, there's some stupid haircuts. Glasgow's winning 14-3. Yeah, I didn't think they would lose today. Let me see how my Super Brew has gone now. After missing those 3 picks yesterday, somehow I didn't get them in. I thought I did. So let's take a look. That sucks. That cost me 3 games yesterday. And today I've gotten 2 of the 3. Oh, boy, Saracens destroyed Bristol. I didn't expect that. So I've got 2 of the 3 so far today. I'm sorry. I got 5 of the 7. You know, I've got Leinster. I've had them winning. I had Exeter winning, and I had Springboks winning, but by 17. Which is what they would have won if they hadn't given up those 14 points. I would have had it perfect, but they gave us 2 tries late in the game, converted. Terrible stuff. 42 minutes into the contest, Benetton's driving now against Glasgow. Looks like we're ready for the second half. We never did get the stats. Turn off the halftime marker. Okay, let me turn off the halftime marker. Ready for the second half to get started here. Excuse me. Whistle blows. Keegan Johannes now kicks it to Leinster inside the 22 on the near side of the pitch. And they've got it. Call to use it. Luke McGrath kicks it over the top looking for touch, and he finds it. It'll be a Bulls line out somewhere around the 10-meter line. Yeah, Loftus great. The 5 years was fantastic sport. Never missed a home game. Oh, okay. So, Marie, that's awesome. The stadium is much better since they built the shopping center hotel next to it. Line out unchallenged. The Bulls have it. Over the middle it comes. I don't know if Ambrose Papio is coming back. Zach Berger digs it out. Keegan Giannis kicks it, but it's marked. The mark is taken by Osborne. Or no, it's Tommy O'Brien. Tommy O'Brien catches it on the fly, takes the mark inside the 22. Adam Jones signals, and that wasn't the best idea. So, does he find touch? Yes, but where does it go out? Around midfield. Tough angle to kick that into touch. Excuse me. Excuse me. 41 minutes, 24 seconds. That one's crooked, but it goes towards the Leinster line. Fell off his own player, so no penalty. Bulls, Marcel Coetzee at midfield. He drives through a tackle, and then Max Deegan drags him down. Ball comes out. Zach Berger looking for somebody, and that was not the person to send it to, right there where a tackle takes place. Ball's available. Berger. Lost forward, and here come Leinster because the sloppy play. Prendergast kicks it forward. Somebody better get there. And Keegan Johannes goes into touch with it and places the ball. That was ugly. Yeah, please like and subscribe, folks. It'd be awesome. 6 away from 10,000 subscribers. 42 minutes, 21 seconds, second half action here, folks. Leinster with a great line out. At the back of that line is Gus McCarthy with the ball. He comes out. McCarthy gets down to the 1 meter line. There they go. Paddy McCarthy tries to get in. Then Max Deegan, he's not going to get in. Leinster knocking on the door. Nearly 43 minutes. Just put Leinster right back in the game if they can get it over. Oh, nice tackle there. Stop the try. Thomas Clarkson couldn't quite get in. Bulls being told to stay inside. 1 meter out. Leinster down a meter. Stopped again. It must be about 8 phases now. Oh, they got plenty of space there. Cooney scores. Hugh Cooney, 43-32. Here's the kick. Could close it to an unconverted try. Easy kick here for Prendergast. Not what the Bulls want to see coming out of the locker room. Looks good. 17. What the heck is going on here? I can't get this to work properly. There we go. Why is it not working right? Bulls send it back. Prendergast with the ball for Leinster now. Cooney just scored. He gets over the 10-meter line, or the 22-meter line, excuse me. Leinster trying to get quick ball here. Prendergast. Osborne. They come to the near side. Max Deegan. He's dragging Zach Berg with him. They got lots of numbers here to Leinster, but they can't get the ball past. Bulls got lucky there. Left too many people uncovered that time. Here comes Leinster through the middle. Tackle's made. Ball rolling around the pitch. Creel on the tackle. There for the jackal, but he loses his footing. Creel can't break away. Prendergast goes wide to O'Brien. Back to O'Brien the inside. It's going to be another Leinster try. They're going to take the lead. Wow. Tommy O'Brien. And suddenly this game is turned around in a minute and a half. Wow. That's crazy. Just like that. Wow. So Leinster can go into the lead here with a conversion. Prendergast can give Leinster the lead. And he did. 24-22. Now Leinster has turned this game around completely in just a matter of minutes. Just a matter of minutes. Here's the restart. Bulls chase it. Round of 22. Taken by Tommy O'Brien, the try scorer. Tackled by Stravino Jacobs. Rutgers formed. Leinster kicks it over the top. Doesn't go very far. Who's going to get this? It's not knocked on. Tommy O'Brien. Leinster secures the ball. They want to go wide. They got 3-4 players out there. Prendergast kicks it through. Looking for 50-22, but back there is Keegan Ioannis, who returns the favor, kicks it back to the 36-meter line where Prendergast comes running up, sends it across the middle. And a tackle there by Sinacom. Nicely done. Ball's available. Kicked over the top. Bulls have the ball. Oh, nearly broke through, but the high tackle, not called. Ball's here. There's no white player here. Zach Berger's trying to get the ball, trying to milk the referee. Oh, Keegan Ioannis throws it away. And ball's kicked down the pitch. Bandage over for a knock-on. Sebastian Leclerc picks it up at his 10-meter line, sends it back the other direction. Is he going to find touch? He does. Can they play it? They do play it. O'Brien brings it in. They go wide to the far side of the pitch. Osborne. And Marcel Coetzee rudely waits him. Oh, and look at this. A jackal by the Bulls. Yes. Turnover by the Bulls. Finally something good in this half. Always played good first half and then a confident loses second half. That's true. That's been a problem over the years, Sandra. Gumeda with the huge jackal there of the ball. So time for them to get back into it now. Yeah, Morningston. Oh, he was great. But he's with the Lions coaching now. Great tackle by Pilo Gomeda. Got a Leinster player getting treatment. 50 minutes. Just 30 minutes left in this game. And then 5 of my 6 games for the weekend will have been called. 2 yesterday, 3 today, 1 tomorrow with the Lions. Looks like one of the locks. Or not locks, excuse me. One of the props is down. Thomas Clarkson, in fact, it is one of the props. Getting some treatment around the knee. Leinster plays the Bulls. Oh, they're showing the schedule here. Then they're at home against the Sharks, Munster, and Zebra, and then on the road against the Dragons. So, arguably only one hard game for Leinster after this coming up in the next 5. Line out successful for the Bulls. Offside, it went early. Now the Bulls can kick for the corner here. Try to get these points back. Also get a bonus point for tries. One more try gives them a bonus point. So the Bulls get a line out 22. Successful. Marcel Coetzee to Thrawn. Khorbala. He loses it. And it's lost forward. Here come Leinster with numbers on the outside. Kicks it back in the middle of the pitch. Sebastian Leclerc gets tackled in the try zone. Wow. So scrum advantage for Leinster. Mistake by Sebastian de Klerk. It's 2 Chris Smiths. One plays for the Lions. 51-40. Blood bin. Oh, Juwan Else. Wow. Didn't even know he came in the game. He's got blood everywhere in his forehead. So Juwan Else goes out of the game. Oh, it's Robillard going off. Else comes in, excuse me. Robillard got cut. So Else comes in. John Else is in the game now. Sorry. And Leinster gets a scrum just 5 meters from the line. Yes, I know. He played that. Well, there were 2 Chris Smiths on the team. One was Smith and Smith. Yeah, so the one you're talking about is the fly-off. He's playing for the Lions now. He played in the Currie Cup final for the Lions. Crouch. Bind. Set. And the Bulls collapse. He's going to come the other side. Yeah, Jan Serfontaine is back with the Bulls, but I don't see him in the lineup today. Who else but Ernie? Huh. There's a scrum to Leinster. 53 minutes off the clock. Bulls in trouble here. Bind. Set. And a penalty against the Bulls in the scrum. Steenekamp released the bind. So what do? They're going for the post. Nope. Still deciding. Eating a lot of clock off. Tap and go. And they tap it. Here they go. Driving forward. Leinster down to just a meter away. Game could get away from the Bulls here very quickly unless they do something. Oh, they're a meter away. So close. Knocking on the door. And they're over. Uh-oh. Ryan Baird looked like he got it, but maybe going to go to the TMO.
Minute, please. Okay. Gianluca, I'm coming up to you for this. My on-field decision is no try. I believe the white player has lost it over the line. The post has just obscured me in the meantime, so can you confirm that, please? On-field decision, no try.
Okay, Adam, we're checking on-field decision, no try.
Ryan Beard
Thank you.
is not convinced himself.
Well, my fingernails are getting caught, so I'm trying to
Ball in
trim
hand.
them down. I don't have any file here. He lost it, yep.
Does look like he's lost it.
Yep, he lost it. And it's not that. My fingernails are chipped, so they're getting caught on everything. Tearing my jersey. No try. Yeah, Fonz is missing for both games today. Yep. On-field decision was no try. They can't overturn that. So try, no try, waiting for the decision here. I think it was lost forward. Well, they're looking at the overhead view. Yep, ball popped out, yep. That's okay, Tony, but no, they keep getting caught. I had a nail on this side, got caught on my shirt, and then this one here got caught. Because my nails got long while I was on the road. I wasn't trimming them. Oh, yeah, there's, yeah, oh, clearly lost forward.
Gianluca, goal line drop out to Bulls.
Agree.
Goal line drop out to Bulls. No try. Keegan Johannes did a great job there. So. Bulls escaped danger there. That was close. You're welcome, Loretta. My pleasure. Here's the catch. Oh, it didn't go very far. What was that? Why would you kick it just a few meters? So now Leinster's at 22 inside. That was a stupid restart. Prendergast. Osborne falls. Turf tackled him. Forster over the ball. Prendergast on the near side. Looking for something. Bulls give chase. Keegan Johannes tackles him. O'Brien tackled. So they've gone backwards. They were inside the 22. They're back to about 35 meters now. Ball's played on the ground by Leinster. Picked up by the Bulls. Tipped backwards. Somebody pick it up. Johannes to Devin Williams. Kicks it all the way back the other direction. Bounces. Oh, just missed a 50-22. Wow, that is close. "60 minutes off the clock. The Bulls trail by 2. Penalty puts them back in front. 1, 3, and 10. Substitutions coming in here for the Bulls. 1, 3, and 10. So who's coming in? Billy LaRue's in the game. Kwapper is in. So Billy LaRue is into the game. He's replacing ball's kicked high in the air. Knocked on by the Bulls. Kick forward, no clear knock on. Picked up deep by the Bulls, and they fall down and throw it away. Forster in trouble here, but he's got space. Harold Forster throws it wide to David Creel. Creel down the sideline. He kicks it down the pitch and chases on 2 Bulls in pursuit. And 1 Leinster player gets there. It's Jimmy O'Brien. Here they come again. This one's Sebastian Leclerc who cuts. Oh, he's hit hard. Big hit from Connors. And Creel picks it up. There's space. Come on. Come on, Bulls down the middle. Here they come. They've got 4 Bulls. They're going to walk it in. Come on, come on, come on. Philly LaRue. Come on, Philly. Philly got there. Can you believe it? Philly LaRue with a try. Right in front of the post. Look like he was out of gas. We got a fight going on here. It's ugly. And there's going to be some cards, I think, here. Tommy O'Brien should be getting a yellow card. I think he jumped on the player when he was down. Let's see what's said here. I didn't see it.
Very LaRue, you've got to celebrate that.
Number 14.
No, it did look like they had me go a little
Let's see
bit
the replay.
Oh, definitely.
He's
At
running.
14.
Billy's the one that started this, and then he gave pursuit. Came back to him at the 10-meter line.
You may say
Prendergast tried to get him.
They were doing nothing. You come in and escalate the whole situation. The penalty balls on halfway.
Billy LaRue.
I've asked, please speak nicely, and I will. The TMO is checking everything. If it is clear, he'll come in.
Not
Thank
sure
you,
what
John.
the issue is. No card given. High tackle, number 8 White. Creel, his first kick of the game. Did he make it? He missed. Wow, he missed the conversion. Billy LaRue, kind of like they ran a gas. Dory Smith, thank you for subscribing. So, Bulls 27-24 now. It was White 14 started the trouble. So now it's a 3-point game because of missed conversion.
The TMO aware of it, and he has also cleared it live as well, and the review. Thanks. Yeah, and I'm more than happy to have that conversation.
So Phoenix 140 rand, 10,000. Did we get it? 10,000? Oh, we did with 10,004 subscribers. Thank you so much for that. I missed that. Why did the Bulls had a penalty called on them, but it was actually Leinster who caused the problem. Slimani comes in for Clarkson. And McCarthy comes in for McKee. Or McKee for McCarthy. Lost line out. Penny comes in for Connors. Scott Penny for Connors. Lots of replacements. Leinster with the ball, trailing by 3 now. Last 20 minutes of the game. Knocked backwards by Osborne, and Leinster comes away with it. Bulls cannot be pussyfooting around here. That's Darren Mungan. Mungan's in the game now. Let's see who he came in for. They really cleaned the bench here. Osborne on the far side. Oh, it's Hugh Cooney. Cooney. There's Osborne. Leinster with the ball. Always dangerous. Ball gets thrown away. Bulls can't quite get there to kick it. Picked up by the reserve hooker. Leinster has the ball, but they've lost a lot of space. 60 minutes now off the clock. They go outside. Robbie Henshaw. He's tackled. Creel is thrown to the ground and held down. Leinster stuck in their own half at the moment, not getting anywhere. Tackle made by the Bulls. Kick over the top. Popped up in the air and reeled in by David Creel. Good job. And they're not releasing him. He finally gets to the ground. Zach Berger gets the ball out of there. He's got Villy LaRue. Villy LaRue comes to this side. Devin Williams charges up the middle where there's no space when there are players on the outside. Here they come. Thrawn driving forward for the Bulls. Over midfield. Tackle from behind. Picked up by Leinster as the ball was left laying there. Nobody came in to support that ruck. So Leinster picks up more territory by getting a turnover than actually playing on the pitch. Here they come on the outside. Oh my goodness. Danger close for the Bulls. Down the sideline it goes. Chart chases on. And Villy has to take it into touch. Villy LaRue saves the day. My goodness. But it'll be a scrum for Leinster. Wow. That was just ugly. That was ugly. Bulls, they're squandering here, folks. They're squandering. 10,000 subscribers. Yay, we finally got there. Thank you, Candace. Thank you, Phoenix. And Esta. Yeah, now 1 million. No, just kidding. McGrath is out and Gunn comes in for Leinster. Another change. Finton Gunn comes in for Luke McGrath. Scrum to Leinster. Number 5, Bulls. Hearden is leaving. He'll be replaced by Sintu Manjesi, most likely. Okay, Manjesi comes into the game. Villy LaRue, as I said, is in the game. It leaves only Stedman Hans. Stedman Hans still on the bench. So it's a scrum to Leinster. 62 minutes, 15 seconds in. The Bulls have got to stop this now. $62-25 now. Behind. Set. Bulls have got to hold up on this one. That's looking pretty ugly. The scrum is falling apart. Penalty against the Bulls for collapsing it. It didn't collapse. It just now collapsed. Elbows down and lost his shape, he says. Collapsing the scrum against the Bulls, whose scrum has had problems against Leinster. 17 minutes left. Who's the captain? Yeah, good question. Nobody knows who the captain is. Scrum. Okay, Leinster wants another scrum. 63-18. Come on, Bulls. Here we go again. Clock still running. 63-45. Bulls slightly ahead. Crouch. Bulls have got their 4 tries. Bulls now going to win this scrum? No. How is that? Villiers, how is that not the Bulls scrum? How did Leinster win that? The crowd is booing. Villiers is putting his hands up, and so am I. Leinster buckled and rose up and got driven backwards, and it's called the Bulls for wheeling? They did go square and straight. I think that you're blind, Adam Jones. So Leinster has it again. That's unfair to the Bulls. They've got to hold on here now. Ball's 2 meters out. Driving forward. Short. Short again. But it looks inevitable at this stage. Driven back. Hands under the ball. Short. Offside. Bulls stepped offside. Short. They stepped offside. Gave them another advantage. Stupid penalty. They've got it here. There it is. And that's a bonus point. My goodness. 29-27. Both sides with a bonus point now. Scott Penny got it. Leinster with a bonus point here. Looking much better than they did last week against the Stormers. Here's a conversion kick. Prendergrass. He got it. 31-27. 2-score game. Or a try. Thank you for all you do. You're welcome, Wade. Yes, Loretta, I got 10,000. It's pretty cool. Why is Fareed saying change the score? The score doesn't change until the conversion is completed. And the conversion is updated. So what's the issue? What's the beef? What's your beef? Restart down the middle. And it's a knock on. Leinster knocks it on. So the Bulls will get the ball in good position here. Restart is critical, guys. You got to get it right. Soroka is out, replaced by Colhane permanently now. .68 minutes, 12 minutes left now. The Bulls trailing by 4, but they're in good shape here at the 26-meter line. But they've got to win a scrum. Their scrums have been atrocious. Bind. Set. That ball popped forward. Now they got it back. Good job with one of the boots. Berger digs it out. Kicks it to the wing. And over there is De Klerk. De Klerk had to come in for it, but gets down to the 5-meter line. Zach Berger. Come on, Bulls. Pour it on, boys. Namachaba with the carry. Berger to Willie Leroux. Willie kicks it to the wing. It's up out here. Stovino Jakobs and the Bulls have got the try, baby. Yabo. Woo! And the Bulls strike quickly. Brilliant kick by Willie Leroux. Finds Stovino Jakobs. And it's a 1-point lead, pending a conversion. Woo, baby. Wow. Wow. Here's a conversion. Not going to be easy for Creel, who's not the best kicker. Great winger, but not the best kicker. Not even close. 32-31. These missed conversions are killing the Bulls. One-point lead. And thank you, Nikki Haid, for becoming a member. Appreciate that. Thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate it. So we're 10,005 subscribers. Thank you all for that. Ball gets inside the 22. Taken back there by J.J. Thrawn. Ooh, he's taking down a no-arms tackle. No call. And they're just laying there, slowing down the ball. The ball is not there. He can't get to it. Now he finally gets to it. And he tells him to use it after he has to fight to get it out of there. Berger kicks it over the top. Ball's going to go around the 45. Did it go into touch? I can't see. (70-39). Leinster will have the ball again. A penalty can swing this thing now. Penalty conversion makes it 34-32. So the Bulls have got to be disciplined here. (71 minutes into this contest now. Line out successful. Leinster comes over the middle. Tackles made there by Nabachaba. 71 minutes off the clock now. No mistakes here, boys. And Prendergast kicks it forward. Let's see what happens here. Into touch. It's past midfield, so it'll be a Bulls line out. $10,006. Awesome. We finally hit 10,000 subscribers. It's beginning to wonder if we were going to get there. Been slow this summer. All right, Bulls have got to have a good line out here and get out of their shadow of their goal. Line out successful. Zach Berger over the middle. Oh, did he drop it? No, just fell. Bulls, ruck is formed. Berger's going to dig it out for a box kick. I would send it back for a deeper kick. Call to use it. Sound like somebody hit it. Back to midfield where Leinster picks it up. Kieran Frawley's out there now. Didn't even see him come into the game. Trying to run through there is James Culhane. He's tackled. Bulls have got to turn this thing over again. Tackle the 10-meter line, but that's a makeable kick in the Highfeld. They go to the outside. Prendergast, they go wide. Robbie Henshaw. Jimmy O'Brien. Leinster trying to get anything going here now. Penalty conversion could give them the win. Prendergast bounces on the turf. Picked up by Creel. David Creel. Great job. He throws it back to Zach Berger, who kicks it into the air. Chases on. Who's going to get there? Bounces high into the air. And just into a Leinster player's hands, it is Kieran Frawley saving the day for Leinster. That could have been another try and sealed this game, which is 7 minutes remaining. But it didn't go the way they needed. Boy, good job by David Creel securing that ball. Now Leinster's back at their 30-meter line. A little bit of loss there. Both teams with a bonus point for tries. And at the moment, the loser would have a penalty against the Bulls. Play of the ball, not the player. So the ball was out, and they played the player, not the ball. Schoolboy mistake. So that's going to eat up a lot of that training that they lost. So Leinster now will... And Prendergast being a bit of a punk. That's like the third time he's attacked somebody from behind. Time is off. That was legitimate. It should have been Bulls ball. Shouldn't have blown if Ryan Barrett's getting some treatment on his leg, but it should be the Bulls ball. Where's the TMO at? Where's the TMO to tell the official he got it wrong? Clock stopped at 73:56. What a day of rugby, folks. What a day of rugby. Attendance is 6,397. A lot less than the Stormers game. 10,000 more. So very low turnout for this game. That's disappointing. So Leinster now, just over the 10-meter line, unchallenged. And they lose it forward. Picked up by the Bulls. Driven forward. Nicholas Janssen Fernandez, but they kick it to the far wing. Backwards. Stovino Jakobs on the outside. There goes DeClaire. Kicks it forward. He's taken out. And that ball bounces all the way down the 5-meter line where Prendergast gets it and kicks it back in desperation. It doesn't find touch. That ball's still going in play. My goodness, what a job. So DeClerc has to chase it all the way back to his 30-meter line from before midfield. Stovino Jakobs kicks it straight into touch. Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh. How stupid was that? Oh, that could cost them the game. Oh, my goodness. Stovino Jakobs kicks it straight into touch. So 10-meter line is where they're going to get it. Less than 5 minutes. You can't make a mistake like that. You're winning. You're winning, and you kick the ball into touch like that. That's insane. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Leinster line out from the Bulls' 10-meter line. Bulls have got to steal this line out. Don't touch a player in the air. Successful line out. Leinster, Prendergast. Oh, poor tackling here by the Bulls, too. Forster finally gets him down. Robbie Henshaw, they go wide on the outside. It's a replacement hooker. John McKee. Nice tackle there. Not falling for the dummies. 4 minutes left here. No errors because a penalty gets a kick. The Bulls, huge mistake by Stovino Jakobs, puts them really in bad shape here. Here's a kick. Is that a drop goal? I think he got it. Nope, didn't make it. Good effort by Prendergast. Nearly got a drop goal. Looked good from here, but I had the bad angle. So, Bulls get away with one there. Oh, yeah, it's really wide. Prendergast had the distance by a mile, but went wide. Wow. Just trying to get the win. Harold Forster's coming out. Replaced by Steben Hans. Hans has got fresh legs. He's at 22 meters. Villi is going to do the kicking here. Launch this thing, Villi. He does. Back to Pat's midfield. Picked up by Leinster. Come on, make a tackle up here, boys. At the 43-meter line now. That ball came loose. Picked up by the Bulls. Got a knock-on advantage. Come on, let's go. And Steben Hans has to pick up a bouncing ball. Release it. He does. Less than 3 minutes. Now we got to get somewhere going. Still playing a knock-on advantage. Villileroux to Creel. Creel kicks it all the way back to the 22. Leinster picks it up there. Prendergast over to the middle. Into the hands of Kieran Frawley. Frawley runs forward. He's tackled. Nicely done by the Bulls, short of midfield. They need to get the ball back now. Excuse me. Bulls need to get it. Prendergast goes wide. You get it back to Prendergast. He goes. It's intercepted by David Creel. The Bulls are going to win this game. David Creel goes all the way. Yeah, Bulls. Oh, the Blue Bulls. Yes, baby. Creel. Somebody call Saps. There's been a larceny in Loftus, and now there's a fight going on. What the heck is wrong with this? Man, oh man. Max Deegan starting some crap in the try zone. And Creel, one arm, snags it and just runs it back. Prendergast can't catch him. He puts it down under the post. Wow. My goodness. Conversion should be good. Got to make the conversion now because it's 6 points. This will make it 8 in a 2-score game. Wow. Gets that one. Conversion's good. It's 39. So Creel gets it. So what do we got going on here now? So a penalty on the Bulls, and Leinster gets kicking from midfield. Jeez. So the Bulls for escalating the fight. Ill discipline could hurt them badly here. If Prendergast makes this, unbelievable. 39-31. Plus, they'll get a bonus point if they make it, even if they lose. Stupid ill discipline by the Bulls. Hopefully he misses, but he's got the range. And it's wide. Cool. So Villarreal kicks it into touch. No, he said it was the clock was expired. Villy's pissed. He's going to go talk to the official. Villy asked. There's confusion here. Villy asked if the clock expired.
So you've told them time is up.
Once the kick started, it was 66.
Okay, time is not up. So I'm going to explain to captains we've got the line out. Where's the captain there,
This
please?
is so
And
wrong.
captain.
The official told Villy the game was over.
Okay.
This is wrong.
Yeah.
This is wrong.
Okay. I'm just going to explain now. There's a complete miscommunication between the AR and your player who's just kicked the ball out. He thought the time was up. The time is not up. We have 6 seconds left, and we restart with a line out to Leinster just on the AR.
This is so messed up.
Thank you.
So messed up.
Still a chance for
And this is
Leinster.
middle.
That is still messed up. So Leinster can still get a bonus point. Villy is pissed, and rightly so, because he's running around. The hooter is over. We're over the hooter. Line out. They go short. Then they throw it wide. Push him into touch. He's in touch. That's the game. That's the game. That's the game. Bulls win. No points for Leinster. Now we got a fight going down here. Leinster gets up and attacks Monjesi. Talking lots of smack. Monjesi needs to back off. Got one player, yeah, and that's Brian Deeney trying to calm things down. So that's going to do it. The Bulls win the game. Oof. They nearly choked this one away. Ill discipline. Villarreal is right, would be upset because he was informed that the clock had expired. So Leinster goes to South Africa, comes up with being shut out for the first time since 2008, and then losing his second game here. No points on their trip to South Africa. Villarreal with a big try late in the game. And David Creel with an interception to save the game. Zach Berger did a good job in relief. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So the Bulls have won this one, folks. In spite of themselves. In spite of themselves, they've won this game at Loftus. Only 6,300 people showed up. That's disappointing. Final score is 39-31, and the Bulls have won it. All right, folks, that's my third game of the day. 2 yesterday, 5, 1 left. The Lions tomorrow. I'll set that up later on. Sebastian de Klerk with a try. David Creel with a try. Then Mpilo Gumede. The Bulls 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tries, but just 39 points. And Creel gets a brace of tries. Thanks for watching, folks. Really appreciate it. That's going to do it for today. Thanks for the subscribers who pushed us over 10,000. We finally got there. Man, I don't know if we're going to make it. 10,008 subscribers. Even if people subtract, we should stay over 10,000. And thank you, JM. Gumede is the man of the match for them. That's not who I would have picked. All right. So cheers. Thanks for being here. We'll catch you next time. And that's going to be it for today. Thank you all very much. And see you tomorrow. All right? Cheers.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.